Welcome to Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we're going to show you how to change the oil on this 2004 4Runner with the 4-liter V6. It's going to apply from 2003 to 2009. Let's get to it. Okay, parts and tools needed are going to be the oil filter, a funnel, an oil filter wrench, a 14mm socket, a 10mm socket, a ratchet, and a drain pan. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to remove the 10mm acorn nuts holding the engine cover off or on, so that we can just give ourselves a little bit more room to access the serpentine belt. Okay, and then we're just going to lift it up. And there's two little, clips or whatever on these that hold it in place. So we'll put this to the side. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the pan under the approximate area of where the oil filter is, because the filter housing itself has a little drain. So if there's any oil, it's going to leak down to the ground. So I'll just go ahead and place it where I think I should put it. There we go. And then this is the filter right here. Once you take the cover off, there is a little... You'll see right here where the stupid leaf conveniently stuck itself in there. There's a little hole there for the filter to drain. So now we're going to use some pliers here. This car's been sitting for a long time. I don't even know if oil is actually going to come out. But the filter's on there so hard, or so tight, that it won't come off easily. That essentially you're gonna dent and dig into the filter if it's this tight. These should be just hand tightened. Okay. So it does have oil in it. So you can see it's kind of leaking out from the bottom here. Like I said it would. I got plenty of oil here. Okay. And I'm gonna go let that drain out, and then I'll put this into the drain pan. All right, so I put a little bit of fresh oil in this cap. Just gonna go put my finger on it and kind of go around the seal here to kind of make it easier to spin back on, and that the rubber seal doesn't actually come off. It helps lubricate a little bit. Okay, I'll set this to the side. Put the filter on now. If you have any dirt and stuff like that, I cleaned it off the camera as best as I could without getting it inside the little housing. Let me clean my finger up a little bit. It should be good enough. It'll tighten over time. So now that we have that out of the way, let's pop the cap off here for the oil. What this is going to do is it's going to allow the oil to flow quicker when we're draining it. Set that off to the side. So we'll put the top cover on and then bolt it and then go to the bottom. All right, so we're gonna go put the top cover on now. So there's little hooks at the end here that hook onto these little rubber grommets. Line them up, and we're gonna put them on these little studs. Okay, and then there's two 10mm acorn nuts. These don't need to be super crazy tight. Okay, Next step is we're going to go ahead and jack up the vehicle, and so that we can start working on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to use this portion of the frame rail since it's the lowest. Just going to get my jack in there. All right, and you'll see that there's a splash or a metal shield that I had to take off. I'm doing other work on this vehicle. You don't need to take that off to do the oil change. I am going to move that out of the way. And then we'll show you where to put the jack stand so that, you know, you don't kill yourself. Okay, so we want to use a portion of the frame rail as well. So let's put it right here. I'm just going to slightly lower it until it touches. Okay, I'll leave the jack there just as a secondary support. Now we'll go into the vehicle and show you where the drain pan is. So here's the drain bolt. The oil pan's really small here, but this is the drain bolt. It's a 14 millimeter bolt, and it shoots straight down so you won't make a big mess. So let's break it loose. You can do the grenade method if you'd like. Just let it pop, or just... I like to push on the thread on the bolt so that the oil doesn't come out immediately, and then just pull it, just like that. Less of a mess. So this engine takes 5.5 quarts of oil. So hopefully that's what we get out of here. Okay, so this is the drain bolt and this is the washer. Typically you'll replace the washer anytime you do an oil change. So I'm gonna put both in there now. All right, apparently this is torqued to 30 foot-pounds, which seems kind of insane. My torque wrench is broken, so I'm not going to be able to really show you that, but I'm just going to do it good and tight, but not super crazy tight. That should be good. Okay, we'll pull out our drain pan, and then start filling up the oil on the top. Okay, before we go ahead and actually start doing the oil process, I'm gonna get the jack stand and the jack out because we want the vehicle to be on a level surface so that when we read the dipstick that it is actually accurate. All right, let's go to the engine now. Okay, so we're gonna get our funnel, just put it right here. And then this is a 5-quart jug right here. This again takes 5.5 quarts, so I have an extra quart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this in without making a mess, hopefully. And you want a steady pour. If you pour too fast, you won't be able to go in fast enough, and it'll start overflowing out of the funnel. Okay, almost done with the 5-quart jug here. Okay, now we're gonna go fetch our quart, and then so it's gonna be half quart. All right, so I believe we're gonna be right around here is where we need to be. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Get in there. All right, I think we're just about there. Just a little bit. All right on the money. Just make sure you have some paper towels around you so that when you pull this out, it doesn't get oil all over the place. Okay, we'll just go put the cap on. All right, well, we'll go ahead and check the dipstick after, make sure everything's okay. All right, so the dipstick is on the passenger side here. It's got a yellow handle on it. Just pull it out. Okay, we're gonna clean it up since that was probably the old oil that's on there. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but clean it up again. So it is there, it's just really hard. It's very light, but it's pretty much at this is the dot you want to be at. So that's the high. So it looks like we are good, even though it just looks so weird. I don't know why it's not as, what do you call it, as apparent as it should be, but it's there. It's just really clean oil. But that's it, we're done. Thanks for watching Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we showed you how to do an oil change on this 2004 4Runner with a 4-liter V6. This is going to apply again from 2003 all the way to 2009. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.